Good morning students. Welcome to today's class. So last class I have explained you about cyber safety. We have done chapter 7, that is cyber safety. I have given you the PDF, everything. You have to write the question answers of chapter 7. So let's welcome to today's class. Today we will start chapter 8, that is Microsoft word processor. From I think class 3rd or 4th you must have done Microsoft Word, how to create a paragraph, how to format a document, everything you have done, but some more features we will learn in this class. So let's start chapter 8, Microsoft Word, a word processor. So students, while watching the video, you must keep the book and notebook along with you. So take out your book, open page number 126, that is chapter 8, Microsoft Word Processor. First I will explain you theoretically, then I will explain you practically how you can edit the text, what are the different screens of MS Word, how you can create a blank document, how to save a document, everything I will explain you practically. So first, let's start. First I will explain you theoretically. So let's start chapter 8, Microsoft Word, a word processor. So students, take out your book, open page number 128. While watching the video, you must keep your book and notebook along with you and hold one pencil. So while seeing the video, you must underline the important line. So let's start chapter 8, Microsoft Word processor. So what is a word processor? So word processor is the application software used for typing text document. So anything used for typing text document is word processor. Documents, what is a document? Whatever you create. Documents created in a word processor can be saved, closed, opened again to continue working on them. So the creation of document using a word processor is known as word processing. So the creation of document using a word processor is known as word processing. So you must underline this one. What is word processor? Word processor is an application software used for typing text document. Documents in a word processor can be saved, closed, opened again to continue working on them. The creation of document using a word processor is known as word processing. So Microsoft MS Word stands for Microsoft Word. It is a word processor using which you can type, create, edit and save a document. So MS Word is a software. It is started by Bill Gates. So what are the advantages of using a word processor? What are the advantages? So one by one all the advantages has been given to you in page number 126. So take out your book and underline. So typing in a word processor is similar to typing using a typewriter. You must have seen a typewriter. In earlier times we are using typewriter. Nowadays no one is using typewriter. Everyone is using computer. So typing in word processor is similar to typing using a typewriter, but the capabilities of word processor extend or far beyond that a typewriter. It has more advantages than a typewriter. So common features of word processors program are given below. What you can do in word processor. Word processor allows you to type text, correct any mistakes in the text very easily. But in typewriter it is very difficult to correct any mistakes. It allows you to perform cut, paste, copy, paste. You can cut any part and paste. Suppose by mistake you have written something, you can cut and paste somewhere else. Copy paste operation, move or copy the text respectively. It allows you to format the text using various font styles, colors and effects. You can format, you can write in different colors, you can give borders, you can insert pictures, so you can do everything. It provides tools let you to check and correct spelling and grammar errors in a document. Suppose any grammatical or spelling errors are there, you can check in a document. It has built-in thesaurus features. You can find the synonym. Thesaurus means to find the synonyms or antonyms of different words. all modern word processor allow you to insert different objects within the text, like you can insert pictures, tables, shapes, graphics, charts, hyperlinks and symbols, etc. It lets you add borders. You can add border shading to certain part of the text to lay emphasis on them. It provides number of inbuilt templates to create resumes, agendas or pamphlets. You can create any resume, biodata or pamphlet using word processor. It lets you print multiple copies of document. You can print multiple copies of a document in various styles and many more things. There are many word processing programs including OpenOffice Writer, Microsoft Word, Corel, Perfect and others. So in this chapter you will learn about MS Word, Microsoft Office Word 2007. So Microsoft Office Word, popularly it is known as MS Word, is a family of powerful word processing software. It consists of many features. You must be knowing the features, you must be using MS Word. It has become an integral component of MS Office. MS Office, already I have told you, it is a manufacturing company, it is in USA. So in MS Office shoot you will get Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, Fox Pro, everything. So it is used to create documents and provides the options. It provides the option to edit, format the text that we type. Using MS Word you can create, revise, print and record documents for future use. You can create, print and record documents for future use. It not only provides many built-in features to enhance the look of the document, but also performs a variety of useful and tedious tasks automatically. You can do a variety of useful and tedious tasks automatically. So Microsoft Word 2007 is one of the latest version of MS Word. It includes many new and advanced features, very refreshing ones. So this is the screen of MS Word. You must have seen, I will show you this one also. First bar is known as title bar, next bar file, edit, view, insert. This is known as menu bar. This is standard toolbar. This is formatting toolbar, and this are scroll bar. Two types of scroll bar, horizontal and vertical scroll bars are there. This is cursor. The black line is known as cursor. This is ruler, and this is the working area where you work, and the black blinking line is known as cursor. Here page 1, page 2, as you go on typing you will go to next page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So children, you have to draw this diagram. Your work is you have to draw MS Word screen and label different bars, label different titles or bars in MS Word screen. To start MS Word, everyone knows how to start MS Word. Start all programs, Microsoft Office, then Microsoft Office Word, or directly MS Word icon is there. Suppose anywhere W is there, W stands for MS Word. You can double click there, you can open MS Word. Shortcut icon is there on the desktop. When MS Word 2007 starts, a window shown below appears like this, blank document. Already I have told you this one, you have to draw this diagram and you have to label all the parts. Title bar shows the name of the program, currently open document. Suppose unnamed, first it will suppose you will save any name, then it will appear at the top of the document. Quick access toolbar, it contains command buttons to help save, file, undo or redo action. Microsoft Office button, it has commonly used commands to open, save and print the documents. Ribbon is there. Ribbon, you must have seen the broad area, that ribbon below the title bar. All tabs, command buttons you will need to work in MS Word are displayed here. Tabs in the ribbon area contain command buttons. When you click on a tab, command buttons related to it displayed on the ribbon. Ruler, there are two types of ruler in Word, that is horizontal ruler and vertical ruler. Text area, this is the blank area, the work area in the middle where you can create your document. Cursor is known as the insertion point from where you start. It is used to indicate the point where the text characters typed from the keyboard and an object added through the mouse will appear. Scroll bars, two types of scroll bar, horizontal and vertical scroll bars are there. You can drag the scroll bar to see the document. You can drag the horizontal vertical scroll bar to scroll through the contents of a multi-page document quickly. Status bar at the bottom of the window, status bar is there. It is a horizontal bar present at the bottom of the Word window that displays some general information about the document like page number, total number of pages, word counting, everything. So creating a blank document, everyone knows how to create a blank document. I will explain you, but the steps to create a document. Click on Office button, click on New option, new document window will appear. Select the blank document, a blank and current new document will appear. Click on the Create button, a blank new document appears in the Word. I will explain you practically also. Adding text in a document. Text is added in a document file by simply typing it from the keyboard at the cursor position. So typing text is simple. You already know how to type. So, and MS Word has a feature that the word automatically, when the cursor moves to the end of the line, the cursor automatically jumps to the next line. That is known as word wrapping. As you type, the text automatically wraps to the next line as the current line finishes. You have to press enter key again and again, but the cursor stays in the same paragraph. This term is known as word wrapping. You can underline this one. This is important. What is word wrapping? The cursor automatically jumps to the next line when the current line finishes. So a new paragraph starts only when you press enter key. Now saving the document, everyone knows, click on Office button. The steps are, after creating a file, you must have to save the file in hard disk or some other storage device by giving appropriate name. You can do this one either save as or save option of the Office button. So when you save document, the file name extension is .docx. So click on Office button. I will explain you this thing practically. Select save option, select the folder, the storage device where you want to save the file. In the file name, type appropriate name, click on save button. The file is saved. More file operation of MS Word. How to open? Suppose already you have created a file. Opening a saved document, click on Office button, open. The open dialog box appear. Select the file to open. The file will open. Now saving, click on the Office button, save. The changes will be saved. You can also click on save button on the quick access toolbar, or the shortcut key is Ctrl+S. Making a copy of the document. Click on Office button, save as. The save as dialog box will appear. Open. You can use the save as dialog box to save the document by another name or by the same name at another location. Closing a document, you can go to Office button, then close. The file will close. You can click close button of the document window, or you can press Ctrl+W keys to close the document. Exiting from MS Word, click on Office button, then exit. The Word program will close. You can also click on the close button on the title bar of the Word window to close the MS Word program. So editing text in MS Word. Editing means if copying, deleting, moving. This editing text means making correction to the text and manipulating. Editing may include inserting, deleting, copying, moving the text, finding, replacing a particular text in a document. In order to perform editing operation, we need the commands home tab. I will explain you how you can do cut, copy, paste. First you have to select, before doing anything, first you have to select particular block, then click on the right click before starting the character to the block, bring the cursor there. Hold down the left mouse button and drag the mouse till the last character. The block is highlighted. Highlighted means the text has been selected. The text block can also be selected by using shift key and arrow keys. To select the entire document, you can press Ctrl+A key. To select a word, you can double click the word. To select the sentence, hold down the control key and click anywhere in the sentence. To select a paragraph, triple click anywhere. So in this way we can select a document. Moving and copying, I will explain you practically how you can moving a text or copying. Moving text means changing the position of the text, position of the selected text in a document. Copying text means to keep the text at the original location as well as copy it another location, means one original and one duplicate, both two copies must be there. We generally use cut and paste for moving text and copy and paste operation for copying text. So the steps are, I will explain you this thing practically how you can do copy paste and cut paste in MS Word. And deleting text, to delete a character, place the cursor to the right of the character, press backspace key. You can see pressing backspace key the character will be deleted. To delete a word, double click the word selected, then press delete key or the backspace key. To delete a block of text, select the text by dragging the mouse over it, then press the delete key. So in this way we can delete. Formatting, how to changing the font style, font face. Formatting type is a way to improve the appearance of the text to make it look beautiful, arranged and systematic. So we can format a document by applying different font types, size, styles, borders and shading. The various command buttons and options found in Home tab can be used to format characters, paragraph, pages in a document. So formatting the text character, formatting means changing the appearance of the text, changing the font style, font color or font size, that is formatting. We can format the text in a document by changing its font type, font style, color and size. We can do this by using the command buttons displayed in the font group of the Home tab. So the steps are given below. I hope you must be knowing how to change the font style, size, color, everything. I will explain you practically also. Select the text whose font you want to, font type, style, size, color you want to change. So in the font group, go to the Home tab and select different types of font. Times New Roman, Algerian, sans serif, different types of fonts are there. You select the font. If you want to make it bold, underline, italic in the Home tab, these things are also there. You can bold, underline or italic. Suppose you want to write in different color, you can write in different color also. So select the font type of your choice, then select font style like regular, bold, italic, then select font size, then click on the drop down font color, then underline. Suppose you want to underline, you can underline and click on OK button. Making text superscripts and subscripts. Superscript and subscript refer to the numbers that are positioned slightly higher or slightly lower than the normal text typed in a line. For example, E equal to MC square. The 2 is a superscript. Suppose you have written the upper part, that is super. If you have written O2, below part, that is sub. E equal to MC square, 2 is a superscript and formula H2O, 2 is the subscript. The steps to render text into superscript and subscript, everything I will explain you practically in next class. How to create superscript, subscript, how to change the alignment. There are total 4 types of alignments are there. Left alignment, right alignment, center alignment and justify alignment. So what is alignment? Alignment means positioning of the text with respect to the margins on the screen or paper. You can align your text to the left, center, right or justify. You must have seen while the teachers were writing on the blackboard, they used to write the heading at the center of the text and date at the left or homework at the right. So there are in MS Word also, while writing the text, there are 4 types of alignment. Left alignment is the alignment of the text along the left margin. Right alignment is the alignment of the text along the right margin. Center alignment of the text in the center, both left and right. Justify alignment means the words and the letters are spaced in such a way that the text runs plus with both the margin, means equal. It is aligned along the both left as well as right, equal distance from left and right. So remember that the alignment can only be changed for a paragraph or the complete document. So you can change for a paragraph or complete document. You cannot select a line within a paragraph and change its alignment. The easiest way to change the alignment of a paragraph is to use the command buttons located in the paragraph group of the home tab. Children, you have to draw this one: left, center, right, justify alignment, and the shortcut keys. You have to write the shortcut keys of everything, like copy shortcut key, control C, paste shortcut key, control V, cut shortcut key, control X. So all the shortcut keys you have to write in your white page, and your homework is you have to draw the MS Word screen and label different parts. I hope everyone must be knowing how to create a document in MS Word. So during this time you must be getting enough time to practice. So whatever answers or anything, you can use your laptop, try to write the answers in MS Word and try to change the font in different color, alignment, everything. So that's all for today. See you in next class.